Alright, Shalom, Shalom. Peace, Israel. This brother Zaquan from Prophets in Babylon Camp down here in Tampa, Florida. I'd like to give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Chahakodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, the great millstone who teach you well, and peace and salutation to the hopeful that scattered abroad. As you could probably see while you clicked on this video, this woman right here, she's literally showing her receipts of her children, man. I dropped this in the chat. I seen it last night. I was on Instagram and I seen it, I dropped this in the chat and I was like, I could believe it, but I couldn't believe it, man. This woman got all her children, or all her children that she aborted inside some plastic wrap as if they're like some candy or something, man. And you just carry that around with you? Man, Ecclesiastes 25:19, all wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman, right? You might see some very wicked stuff in this world, but these women, bro, can literally think of the most wickedest shit that you've ever seen, man. All right, here it is, 2023. You got this lady walking around with five fetuses wrapped around in plastic, talking about she keeps all her children with her. And then you gotta think, if she's done it that many times, she's gonna keep doing it. Next thing you know, she's gonna have 10 children in there, and then it's gonna get to a point where I want to settle down. You think a man gonna want to settle down with something like that, man? Your insides is all messed up and scraped out. Okay, a woman's body was not made for that. A woman's body was not made for an abortion. Okay. All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her. Right, man. And there's gonna be men that's gonna idolize this woman, who's gonna be like, yes, I could let her get her pregnant. She's not gonna have this kid. We just put the kid up like it's a trophy. It's men who think like that, and there's gonna be men who are gonna be taken by her. Okay, and they're gonna fall in her traps, man. They gonna fall in her traps. Okay. Let me go back and grab this. Matter of fact, I should have started with this. But Ecclesiastes 25:16 says, I had rather dwell with a lion and a dragon, right? Now think about this. This is a lion and a dragon are two gigantic, ferocious beasts, okay? And the Lord, they were going into, said, I had rather dwell with a lion and a dragon than to keep house with a wicked woman. That just goes to show you how wicked these women are, okay? If the prophets are old, and even the Lord, the Lord ain't find no righteous woman out of all his women. You think you gonna be that one? No, my girl's a keeper. No. She all for me. No, man. Use your head. Okay? I had rather dwell with a lion and a dragon than to keep a house with a wicked woman. And that right there is a wicked woman, man. How do you feel comfortable in your skin saying something like that, man? And then on top of that, pride. Because you post this on social media for the entire world to see with no remorse nor care whatsoever. Okay? Now I understand that that's a very hard thing to lose a child, but you didn't just lose a child. You aborted your children multiple times. And then want to stack them up as if they were trophies, like accomplishments. Like Boy Scout badges or Girl Scout badges or something. I can't wrap my head around this. Like, wow. This is what the world is coming. This is Babylon the Great for you. And it's only getting worse. It's the beginning of sorrows, man. This is just the beginning. You have not seen nothing yet. Women are about to eat their children in the times they're coming into, man. When there ain't no food in these stores, and you got a house of 12, and you can't feed all 12, then your kids going to look like chickens, like how the characters of Looney Tunes look at their food after they've been hungry for days for a few. Okay, man, it's about to get detrimental out here, man. Ecclesiastes 7. So Ecclesiastes 25:17 says, the wickedness of a woman changeth her face, and darkeneth her countenance like sackcloth, right? And 9 times out of 10, when you see wicked women, man, majority of these women are wicked, but 9 times out of 10, when you see a real wicked witch, a real wicked woman, you can see it all on her, man. You can just look at her, damn, You know, especially like those women who be in like them chakras and those spiritual readings and stuff, man. You know, personal testimony, I can attest to that. You know, I've seen a woman like that. You know, with the tattoos and everything, the just the way she presented herself alone, you could just see the demons on her. Just the sight of her was scary, man. You know, this goes to show you, man. These scriptures are to a T. Okay, these women out here are wicked, man, and you can't sit yourself down to stoop down to their level and bow down to these women, man. Now there is elect ladies out there. There is ladies that the Lord are dealing with, are through the Spirit and power of ultimately, through their man. And there's some women right now who may not have a man, but you listen to brothers doing these shows and you believe, all right, and the Lord is going to grant you a man. Okay, as long as your sisters stay in order and you keep your respect and your decency, okay, the Lord will deal with you, and the Lord will lead you and guide you to an elect man. Okay, you'll find that golden wedge of Ophir, man. How they said that you got Willy Wonka in the chocolate factory, you're gonna get your golden ticket, all right. But that's not for all you women. It's not for none of you wicked women, man. Okay, says her husband shall sit among his neighbors, and when he heareth it, shall sigh bitterly. And it says all wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her. Right now, most of these women out here, especially in Babylon, they're sinners, man. Okay. They're very prideful sinners at that. Okay, looking at this picture, it's still mind-blowing, man. This is real life. All right, I want to go grab this. Let's see, Shalom. Go into let me grab this Proverbs. I'm gonna grab this word for you. Shalaki, bear with me. Proverbs 21:19. It is better to dwell in the wilderness than with a contentious and angry woman. And contentious also goes into it's another word for hated, so like how your girl is like she's pissed off and she's so quick to, you say one thing to her, she ready to start a whole argument. She's it's another word for angry, but contentious. It is better to dwell in the wilderness than with the contentious and angry woman, right? Because when a woman is angry and she contentious, she go to, so what about this? What about that? She go to questioning you, man. You're gonna be sitting there dealing with that. You're gonna be feeling scorned. You're gonna be like, man, I don't want to hear this, man. I ain't got time for this. You're just ready to leave. So the Lord is saying it's better to dwell in the wilderness, man. With everything that comes with the wilderness, that's better than to be with a contentious and angry woman, man. And this is wicked, man. This is wicked. All wickedness is little. Is but little to the wickedness of a woman, man. So I ain't want to make this lesson too long. Your hard writings on the point was made. And you can see that a lot of these women over here in the West, in Babylon, also known as America, are very wicked. There is women that the Lord is dealing with through the Spirit and power of Yahweh. But majority of you women that think like this, and you think that, yes, bitch, city girls and this and the third, you're okay with this, you're a part of the problem, and you will die here unless you repent. Shalom.